Hi, morning everyone. Welcome to yoga. Well, it's morning here. It's whatever time there. Time has no consequence at the moment. And the sun's out, so I've got my shorts on to make me feel a bit more summery. Before we start, 2 pillows, please. Nice puffy ones. If you haven't got pillows that are puffy like that, a couple of cushions, just get them ready, get them next to your mat. And we're going to start standing. For any of you guys who are new to yoga, Yin yoga is it's a much slower practice in terms of we don't do lots of different movements all the time. We're going to do about 5 postures, and this flow is to move your spine in all the 6 ranges of motion, and we're going to start standing up. So starting from the feet, just really root the feet down onto the floor. Just take your weight forward up onto your toes and back onto your heels. So just gently rolling forward onto the toes, coming back onto the heels. Just as you come back onto the heels, let the toes rise up and stretch them. Get some space in between each toe as you get more yogi feet. And so the great thing about not going out very much is that we're not wearing shoes very much. So our feet are getting a nice little break. And then when you find your center, that forward and back, side to side, just wait. So you're just moving around your feet and then finding your center point. Just taking your time to do that. Gently lifting up the arches, just in a way, and just gently activating the legs. Coming up the legs, we're going to let the top of our body really be loose. And this first posture is called dangle. And as the name suggests, we're just going to dangle over, using like gravity to just roll us down. Tuck the chest into the chest, let the head go forward towards the floor. The top of the head's going towards the floor. The arms are nice and loose and relaxed, a bit like a rag doll. Keeping those feet gently activated, bringing a tiny little bend into the knees as you come down. And just let your head roll forward, let the spine be nice, find a gentle curve. Let the head go when you're down there. You don't need to bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Just be where you are. And now when you're down here, closing down the eyes and relaxing the face. Let's take a big inhale through our nose. Exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes. So during this 3 minutes, just really let the eyes and the face rest. And really, the action is like toppling down. But don't worry, you're not going to fall over. Keeping those arches of the feet gently lifted, feet gently activated. Same with the legs. The legs are switched on, but we're not really firing up the muscles in Yin Yoga. In Yin Yoga, we keep the muscles cool so that we are able to access deep inside the body what's called fascial, which is like a webbing that holds us all together. This is the most simple way of putting it. It's a very complicated translation, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. You don't need to know too much about that. You just need to let all this go right now. Let all the tension in your face go. Just really enjoy resting, standing up, letting the blood rush towards your head, but just to flow in the other direction. It's great this for, I call this being your 10 years younger face, because just bringing a bit of blood flow in towards the head and towards your face and letting it hang in the other direction is a good thing. It's a good thing. So just keeping a little bend in the knees, And as you go on, you'll realise that this is actually quite tough. One minute you think that you're not doing anything, but it's actually quite difficult to be still. And yin yoga is about being physically still, being mentally still. But we're right at the edge of, really right at the edge of discomfort, really, isn't it? Because although that we're letting go into the pose, we're actually working quite hard as well. You know, this is hard to stand up and dangle forward. So just make sure that your feet, your arches aren't collapsing in. You know, for me, because of my right foot, I have a slightly collapsed arch. I tend, if I'm not paying attention to it, that knee tends to drop in. But, you know, it tends to go a bit like that. So I need to make sure that that's not happening here. So it's something to really be attentive to, because although we're, my shorts, my legs are dressed, although we're seemingly not doing anything, we're actually doing a lot. Got another minute to go. Inhaling and exhaling, bring your attention to your breath now. Your legs might be starting to ache a little bit. Rest the eyes and the face. Just really enjoy that for your face being upside down. It's a lovely feeling. Stretch your jaw, stretch your mouth. Take an inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. It's quite intense, isn't it? It's quite intense doing this. So just really stick with it. Give your head a little shake again. Make sure you're keeping that neck nice and loose. And then just just walk your feet a little bit further out, so they're probably about mat distance apart. And we're going to just bend the knees now and come into a squat. Now, I've done this for a while. We're in a squat now, yeah? Now if this is quite if you've got your heels off the mat, you might want to just get your pillow and take the pillow under your heels. Yeah? So you might even want to slightly rest your bum on that pillow. Just help to hold you up a little bit. Or alternatively, some people find squatting very easy. I've never found squatting easy. I find it very difficult. So just stick with that. Then come forward. Bring the knees down to the mat. Move that pillow out of the way. And then come down to sitting. Nice and slowly. Bring your legs out in front of you and sitting up nice and straight. Take the right knee in towards your chest and then bring the right leg over the left and bring the knees down so the knees are stacked one on top of each other. And from here, we're going to roll forward now over that knee. So just letting your head come forward again. Putting a little stack with your hands is quite nice. Or you can go all the way down. And just taking that breath into the back of your body. I'm going to stay here for 2 minutes. I'm timing this. So again, you can be here, let the head, if you find that that's quite a strain on the neck, just bring a little fist in or two, a little stack, which is actually really nice. Just make sure that you're not doing anything too stressful with your face. Breathing into the back ribs there. Really concentrate on the breath, inhaling, concentrate on the inhale and on the exhale. And just really enjoy this lovely sinking and slowing down, being still. That you have no choice, you have to be still. Take a big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Starting to feel what's going on now. Just half a minute left. Slowly now, bring the chin in, roll up, release your hands, release your legs, and just bring both soles of feet together. Just rock the knees, window wipering over one side onto the other. Let the right leg come down straight, the left leg steps over, the knees stack, and it's the same thing on this side, which will feel completely different to the other side. I'm feeling that this is not as tight on this side as it was on the other side. I can drop down a bit more. Again, got another 3 minutes. Now, if you do this flow a couple of times, you'll see that eventually you'll notice that your forehead will come all the way down to the knee. And that this practice of yin yoga, the great thing about yin yoga is it's really a complementary practice. It's a complementary practice to if you're doing some jogging at the moment, or you're doing lots of other sort of more kind of physical fitness. Yin yoga works so well with that because it brings the flexibility. And you will really notice how that you will improve in other things that you're doing, whether it's cycling, jogging, I don't know, more kind of like PE typey things, cardio. Again, follow your breath and concentrate on the breath and try to keep the face nice and free and relaxed. The eyeballs relaxed. Everything's nice and slow. Keep the jaw relaxed. It's one thing that I find that I'm doing a lot right now is I'm really clenching my jaw. So it's good to really focus on not doing that. Okay, let that go. Slowly come up to sitting. Release the legs. Let the legs out in front of you and just lean back. Bring the legs round to the side. roll over onto the knees, and we're going to come back into that squat. So come back into the squat. So you can bring your pillow back, put under your heels, just widen your feet as you need to, and we're back in the squat. Now, when you're in a squat position, ideally you keeping your legs inside, arms inside your legs, and let the head come down. Just really focusing on your posture. Take a big inhale and an exhale, roll over onto a tabletop. And now from tabletop we're going to come all the way down onto the mat. So just slide down, so all the way down onto your front, and let your head rest on make a little pillow with your hands on top of the other, let your head rest for a moment. Releasing maybe those hips, releasing that lower back. Again, just following that breath, really enjoying being fully restored on the mat. End of your next exhale, bring your hands just in front of your head, okay? Elbows are mat distance apart, hands are mat distance apart, big palms, big fingers, lifting your head off the mat first, and then just put the weight into your hands and very, very slowly come up. Now your elbows there's a nice straight line really, keeping the elbows not jammed in, but just tuck nicely in, so we're not here, but I'll go forwards to show you. So we're not doing this, yeah, it's this, so that your shoulders are able to slide down your back. And you can hold this, we're going to hold this for 3 minutes. So take your breath into the front of your body and really breathe right up into the collarbones. Gaze is to the horizon. If this is becoming too intense at any period of time, come down onto your forearms. Again, you take your gaze to the horizon. So this is level 1. If this is, level 2, really. If this is just becoming too much within any of this period of time, the 2 minutes, just come down to here. Just find your gaze just zooming out on the horizon, and if you feel that you want to, it's more relaxing, just close down the eyes. Don't need to think about anything, it's the opportunity to not think. Do yoga. Just be careful that those shoulders don't creep up and you don't end up sinking. So again, the thing is with yin yoga is even though that like I said in the beginning, you're not really doing anything, you are actually doing a lot. You have to really concentrate on what you're doing in order to not let that happen, that you just don't end up slumping down. So you're really, really being mindful of where you are and what's going on. And any discomfort that you might feel, just breathe into that. Really take your breath into that place. At the end of the next exhale, slowly rolling down, very nice and slowly, and take your head to one side of the mat. eyes just rest. It's very important to rest in between these postures. Bring the hands now just shoulder distance. Going to lift up. Come back onto your bum onto heels and get your pillows. Very carefully. So you're putting your pillows in between your knees. One is nice. Don't throw yourself down there like just stay there. Or two is super, super nice. Just really relax and really breathe into the back of the body again. Take your breath into your back ribs. Really big, deep. Let's inhale for 4. Hold it. And exhale for 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let your breath, again, focusing on your breath. You don't need to think about anything else because you're completely supported by these 2 lovely big pillows or cushions that you've got. So you're being completely supported. You're getting a lovely light opening in that back there. Going in the opposite direction. You're doing this with the spine bending, flexing, bending. So just really take your breath, and we've got another whole minute there. It's a very, very, very kind and self-loving pose. I love it, this, call it my anti-anxiety pose, because it just really helps me to just let go. And to just focus on your breathing and forget about everything else. Slowly, it's tempting to just stay here for about half an hour, isn't it? Slowly now, just rolling up. Let's move those pillows out of the way. Come over, roll onto one side. Doesn't really matter which one it is. Bring your legs out in front of you. And then just slowly come down. That's it, perfect. Bring the knees into chest, keeping them wide. Take the soles of feet up to the ceiling and grab either the outside of your shin or the outside of your feet. And just give your little back a nice little massage there. Gently back and forth. Take a big inhale and exhale. Bring the legs straight, soles of feet to the ceiling. And this is like the opposite thing to dangling, isn't it? Now our legs are dangling. This is called waterfall, this pose. So just imagine. So now our energy is going in the opposite direction. Just to complete the circle at the end of our practice. Keeping those legs up there, making sure that your back's nice and flat on the floor. And gently crossing the right leg over the left, and take those knees over to the left side, and then just roll the head over to look at the right palm. So you've got right knee is on top, and roll the head over to the left, the opposite side, the right. Again, we're going to stay here for 2 minutes. Really focus again on your inhale. Taking that inhale right the way up to the collarbones. Oh my gosh, there's a wasp just floating here. That means it really is summer when there's a wasp. Unravel the legs, come back through center, pausing at the middle. Take the soles of feet back up to the ceiling. And then left over right. And legs go over to the right side. Gaze over to left. It always really amazes me when I do yoga that, you know, if I haven't done certain posture for a certain time, or if I haven't practiced for a while, or just through daily different things, I find little like icky bits, you know, little sort of geriatric bits somewhere. Maybe it's because I've been doing a lot of gardening, I'm using different muscles. Or, you know, it could be just the way that you've slept, or something that's bothering you, bring any kind of tension into different areas. And what's so great about yoga is as you work through a sequence, it just really lets all that tension go in a way that isn't possible by doing anything else, that's in my opinion. You know, we wouldn't be doing all this twisting and flexion and extension and all this stuff unless you're doing yoga, and certainly not in a safe way. Take an inhale, exhale, release the legs, bring them back through the center, and guess what? You're in Shavasana. Time to lie down. Let the head rest in the middle, and let's just finish with a nice, let's take a body scan right from the top of your head, from the crown of your head. Start there, and just see yourself from the inside out, without judgment, just to look. Coming down from the crown of the head, through the forehead, the face, nice relaxed face, happy face. Bring a little smile there, yes. Down through the throat, our throat chakra. Down our shoulders, and down the arms. Let the arms and the shoulders are nice and rested on the mat. Through the fingertips, fingers a little wiggle, and down through the front of the body, through the heart, down the center line of the body, the energetic line, down through your abdomen, the front of your hips, thighs, top of the thighs, back of the thighs, back of the knees, calves and shins, and heels on the mat. Just close down the eyes and just let yourself drift. Now if you're watching this video back, maybe for the second time, you can just stay here. You don't need to finish on the same time as me. If you're not, bring the knees into the chest. It's always important for me to just close our circle. Roll over to one side so that your energy, you're not all kind of displaced. That's nice to come to sit up straight, crossing the legs. Take a big inhale, sitting up straight there. Exhale. And your next inhale, bringing your arms out, your palms are facing the ceiling. Take the hands up, fingers connect at the top, coming down in the center. Slowing that, locking that energy down. Once more, drawing a circle around yourself. Connecting the fingers at the top, bringing the palms down to heart center. Bring the palms together. Raising the thumbs to right forehead for right thoughts. Lower to the lips, touch your lips with your thumbs for right words. And back down to the heart with the thumbs just pushing gently against the sternum for right action.